Hello YouTube, this is your girl pvssology and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you'll know exactly when I'm uploading new content. I'm on VU today and I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own personalized belly ring piercing. It can be personalized or you can just put it in the shop. It's up to you. As you can see, I'm in the shop already and you can look at when you type in belly piercing, this is what comes up. Now, you know these are typical. There's usually hearts, stars, you know, Hello Kitty. This is just like the typical thing. The Playboy, belly piercing. Like, this is something typical that everyone tends to do, and it's not unique whatsoever. So I'm going to make one that's unique and different. This is just giving you guys an idea of what type of belly rings are in the shop. See, once again, Hello Kitty, once again, hearts, you know, the butterflies is so common, the hearts, all this extra stuff. That's just not, this is unique. This is really cute. The bear is unique. But everything else is not unique. Oh, this is actually unique as well. But you usually see the typical thing, and that's why they don't sell all the time. They're not the easiest thing to sell because there's so many of the same ones that you kind of get tired of seeing the same thing. So you want to go for something different. So I'm giving you guys an idea of what to go for. So let's go into Google to see what they have as well. We are in Google, and this is what I typed in: belly ring PNG. So you can look at them. You can see it's pretty typical. This is actually really nice. You see the hearts. They tend to do the same stuff over and over. And it's like nothing is unique anymore. And it kind of gets on my nerves. So you have to kind of look deep into these things. Like you want to look super deep into Google when you pick out something that's for you. Like this is actually nice. Or this pot leaf thing here. Like some of these are really good. The skull has been done before too. You don't see many of the snakes, but yeah. So I'm just showing you guys examples of what to look for and where to look for it. If you find one that you like and it has a background to it, you can take the background out. You can crop it out, take the background out, and make it a PNG item. That way it'll be easier. So I already picked out a couple of them, and I will show you an example of one of them. I actually like this one. This one's really nice. This is nice too, the New York one. It's not really done. So you want to go with things that haven't been done before, and I love this. I actually picked this one out. So let's go into VU so I can show you guys who I derived from. Okay, so I decided to derive from Elbri. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You don't need a texture for this. You don't need the texture maps or any of that. You're going to make your own. And I'm going to explain to you how to do that in Gimp. But yeah, this is where I derive from. Now you can pick ones that are cheaper than this to derive from. And I would suggest to do so. But I do see a lot of the cheaper ones, they're not aligned right with the belly. And I'll explain to you more on that in a few. So let's go into Gimp. So we're in Gimp now, so let's get started. We are going to make a 256 times 256 map of our own. So you go in New. 256, 256. And then we're going to color this black. Click on the paint. Press OK. It's black. We're all set. So we're about to make our own map here. Now, if you already picked out a belly ring, that is good. Make sure the background is out on that. And I'm going to show you guys which one I picked out. File, open as layer. pictures, camera roll. So these are different ones. Belly rings. Frog right here. You know what? Which one do I like of these? I probably won't pick any of those ones out. But the leopard I think is really nice. So I'm going to go with the leopard. That is gorgeous. Now I'm going to scale it or resize it. So scale layer. I'm going to do 200 to see what it looks like. See if I can fit everything in. Yes, the 200 I could fit in. Actually, I think I'm going to go undo it because I think it could go bigger than that. So maybe 250. Okay, so that's better. The part that I want the most. You know what? I can actually go bigger than this because you do want the belly ring to show and you want to see all the textures of it. So I'm going to do 300. So 300 is much better. And then I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it up here. That is gorgeous. So I'm going to file, export, save. So you want to save as, or export as, or save as, whatever. Save as belly ring. Oh. And then instead of XCF, JPG. I'm going to save it to the camera roll. And I'm going to take me to an export dialog. Export. And export again. Alright. So, since that's exported, that means it's saved. We're going to go into VU. Okay, so we're in VU, and as you guys can see, I'm in editor. And it says 256 times 256. We're going to go here. So the texture will be here, and the texture in white will be here. I did the texture first. So I'm going to click on this. It's going to bring me to VU textures. Belly ring. I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to apply changes yet because I do have to go back in Gimp and whiten this area, whiten the texture part, and put it over here. So let's go see what that looks like. Okay, so we're back in Gimp, and now I'm going to colorize, and y'all notice that I did not flatten the image. I did not layer it down. It doesn't need to be layered down at all. And I press OK. And now I'm going to overwrite. File, export. So I exported the file. It's saved. Now let's go back into VU to see what it looks like. Okay. So, go down some. Now, in this part, the opacity map, which we just made, right, and press apply changes. Save. Now, clearly, it's not as big as I wanted it to be. But yes, this is what the belly ring looks like. It's not as big as it should be. But that depends on which belly ring you choose to pick. I could also go back and undo most of that and show you another one, which I might do now. So let's see. So I undid pretty much everything that I just did, and I'm going to pick a different belly ring. Just to give you guys a chance to see what it will look like if you chose something bigger. And it'll give you more texture, and you could actually see all the details. Open as layer. Let's see. Jigsaw. That's what I'm going to pick. Now I'm going to go layer and I'm going to scale, and I'm probably going to scale it to like 350 just to see what it looks like. 350. Okay, so I just scaled it to 350. That's what it looks like so far. I'm going to export, which means overwrite, and let's go into VU to see what that looks like. Okay, we're back in the VU. Where the texture is, I'm not gonna apply changes yet. I'm gonna go back and do the opacity map. All I need to do, filter, repeat colorize, and there, and export. So now we're gonna go into VU to see what it looks like. Okay, we're back in VU. Edit. And I'm gonna go apply changes. Save. So now you see this is more detailed. Now obviously, if I was to actually put this in my shop, I would change the color of the, I don't even know what those are called, the ballies on there. I would change that color to either like a silver or like a black, like shimmery black. I would change the color, or even red. But this is what the jigsaw belly button piercing looks like. See? And it's shimmery, so it keeps all the shimmer to it. But this is just an example. This isn't something I'm putting in the shop, but I'm showing you guys an example of how to make a belly ring, and it's super easy. Everything is pretty much easy when it comes to this stuff. Once you get the hang of making your own opacity maps, which is pretty simple, then you'll pretty much do amazing with that. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification button so you'll know exactly when I'm uploading new content. Comment if you have a comment about it. If you need help on anything, I'm here. And if you have any questions. And I'll see you guys in the next video.